Hi everyone and welcome to this week's task. Last week you were designing some initial ideas for your condiment holder, hopefully tying up with an art movement. This week we're going to be looking at starting to produce a sketch model of your chosen design. So this is going to last this week and next week. So what you should have done from the beginning of term is what I'll ask you to do is start collecting items you can make models out of. So you obviously got corrugated cardboard, which is coming from say Amazon boxes, whatever it might be, it's coming in the post. Egg boxes might be of use. Cereal boxes or food boxes are really useful. Toilet rolls might be handy. Bit of a tip with when you're using these food boxes, obviously the outside is quite glossy and quite hard to write on or draw on. What you can do is if you undo the box carefully and then you fold it back up into a certain shape or back into the shape of the box, stick it together. I've got to use a bit of double-sided sticky tape there, but you could use a bit of Pritt stick or a bit of hot glue or whatever it might be. That then means you can draw on this easily. You can also then paint it quite easily as well afterwards if you wanted to have a specific colour for your art movement. So that's something you could think about. Obviously, you might just want to use the cardboard just as cardboard and cut it up in different ways. If you wanted to fold your box in any way, you just try to fold it freehand. Obviously, you can see it doesn't produce a very sharp fold and it's a bit sort of crinkly. It doesn't work particularly nicely. So what we can do to help is to score the card first. So you find out where you want your fold to go, get a metal ruler, open up some scissors, and then score the card along that line. So we're not aiming to try and cut through the card, just meant to score the card. That then means when you try to fold it, it folds along that line nice and neatly, like so. Okay. Obviously, I've got a safety rule here because then my fingers stay away from the blade of the scissors. If you've only got a flat ruler, that's absolutely fine, but just be really careful when your scissors are going down here that you don't slice across your finger. So be really careful when you're using a ruler and open scissors to score that card. Obviously, to stick the things together, obviously you could use double-sided sticky tape, like I showed you on that box. I've used masking tape with the actual model, which you'll see in a minute. You could use hot glue gun if you've got one at home, or Pritt stick is absolutely fine as well, or even sellotape. But obviously with sellotape, you can't paint over sellotape very easily. So going back to the initial ideas, these are the initial ideas, and that's what you've got to try and work on producing with your final card prototype. So here you can see the finished condiment holder, the sketch model of it. I've used predominantly corrugated cardboard in this design, so I had a big parcel arrive, so I had some of those materials to hand. You can see I've just stuck it together with masking tape, and just to finish off some of the details there, I've used some aluminium foil just to highlight a bit of that Art Deco look. You can see the menu would go on the side here, lots of space in this compartment here for the condiments, cutlery in this end, napkins in here, salt and pepper in the front. And this all does actually fit the items properly and safely and securely. So that's what you need to, the sort of look I would like you to go for. Obviously with your own design, utilising your art movement that you've researched. So good luck with this task. And remember, this task is for this week and next week. So I'd expect to see some photos uploaded to Google Classroom of a top quality model. If your art movement relies heavily on colour, to show that art movement, definitely try and paint it maybe, or even colouring pencils if you're using the cardboard cereal boxes, just to show and define that art movement. But best of luck, and I look forward to seeing your results in 2 weeks' time.